Welsh 3000. All of the Munros in Wales, one after the other. Fair few of them, it's 15. I've got 3 days to do it. Snowing done. Next one done. Already slightly sketchy walk, going sketchier. Right, the crib lock done.
That's not a bad view out of the bedroom. Till tomorrow. Night. Morning. Tired. It's 7 o'clock. Been awake for about 10 minutes. Gotta have a quick morning. So I'm gonna put the jet boil on, make a coffee, have some porridge. Oh, I'm gonna have porridge, fruit and nut. Have a quick wash, and then that's it. Pack everything up and go. Hopefully I'll be up and out by 8. Long way to go.
My bowl of gruel for the morning. It's actually not too bad. Add in the nuts and stuff. Gives it a bit of texture so it doesn't feel like baby vomit. Long slog uphill and then more technical stuff after that. I just know the ridge between one of the gliders and Trafan is sketchy. But no point getting ahead of myself. I still need to make it down this valley. First, I'm going to enjoy this, then have a coffee, then pack up. We are off. 15 minutes later than I wanted, but never mind, it's only 15 minutes. It's a very different kind of adventure this, because it's a challenge and there's a time limit on it. It's long distance, so I'm not just out here doing what I fancy and going around and exploring. Like, I've barely had a chance to take that many pictures, which is half the reason why I come out a lot of the time. So yeah, very different feel. It's like I've put a lot of pressure on myself to try and get this done, whereas normally my adventures are pretty pressure free. I can just go out and see where the road takes me. There's the road I need to get down to. I'm just gonna hop over this river and go down that way. I need to then head that way to the bottom of the Garn. Well, there's one in between here and the Garn, but I cannot remember the name of it. I'm gonna crack on with this. I'll catch you in a bit. You know what, I'm going to regret saying this, and I know I'm going to regret saying it, but I do miss going uphill right now. I found civilization again. Tarmac Road. No, I'm actually quite enjoying it. I've been off-road, off-path for half a day, so I'm appreciating it. The very bottom of this hill, probably about a mile away, is a toilet, which is fantastic because it means I don't need to dig a hole, if you know what I mean. Look at the little baby cows, or the calves. Yeah, they're adorable. Looking ahead, all I can see these absolutely behemoth mountains. I have no water. Well, I've got a litre of water. My bladder, water bladder, is empty. So is my actual bladder. My plan is to do the first mountain, which is, forgive my Welsh, Eildir Fawr. There's a little lake which I filled up with water last time I was here. So 1 litre should be enough to get me up the next 2 mountains, and then I have to basically sit down. I'll probably have some lunch, basically spend probably half an hour just purifying, boiling, filtering water. I've got high hopes at the moment. He's got high hopes. Spirit's pretty okay at the moment. It's more weary of the challenge that's still ahead. Yeah, it's the best way to put it. And the look of these mountains is not making me feel any less anxious about it. Better crack on. I'm about a quarter of the way up the first one and it is boiling. Seriously hot. Well, it's not, I am. Sun keeps making an appearance, which, as we all know, I hate. But it's not too bad. I know at the top it'll be a lot cooler. I just have to get there. Not too far on from that one to the next one, so I'm pretty happy. Eildir Fawr, whatever it is. If I just say it 100 different ways, one of them's going to be right. Somebody give me what the pronunciation is in the comments, please. That'd be so handy. As in Wales, you're never too far from sheep. Hello. To say. Exhausted. I'm grateful to be here. Very grateful. Right, now off to the clouds. Oh, I made it. Let's hope this is it. Time for a sit down. I need to sit down. Oh God. That slog sucked. That really sucked. I didn't enjoy that that bit. I've just finished a flapjack. I was only supposed to have half of it, but it was a salted caramel one and it was unbelievably good, so I just scoffed the whole thing. I now need to head that way towards the Garn. Damn! Quite literally, a damn. I am funny. Just about to get to the lowest point again to then have to climb back up the other side of the Garn. It is a freaking lovely walk, I'll tell you that now. If the clouds weren't here, it would be even more beautiful, but can't control the weather, so I'm not going to moan about it. I am tired though. It's been about 40 minutes since the first peak. Nearly at the next one. I crossed a couple of walkers
They said that the walk up Eildir Fawr is just horrendous. So I'm not beating myself up too bad for being miserable earlier. It's just a horrible slog. It's just not fun. This walk, on the other hand, is tough, but it's quite nice. And the view is minimal. But the challenge is just as tough, if not harder. Garn. Done. That was a bit of a slog by the end, especially with the weather. It's actually blowing me sideways a little bit, so I've really got to think about that if I'm going to carry on. I can see the lake, that's where I'm going to stop for a nice long chill. Might not be able to see it on the camera. Stop there for lunch. Long stop. Just twisted my ankle. Thank God I'm wearing these very good boots, because that could have been a broken ankle. 20,000 steps, legs are jelly, feet are shattered. I've done the first 5 of the 15, and with the weather being as unpredictable as it is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry on. And fans over there, it's lightly clouded at the moment, but it keeps disappearing behind the clouds. Can't even see the top of the Glyders. I don't think I've never been so exhausted. And people do this whole thing in a day. Obviously, that when they do it in a day, they don't carry all this kit. But I am not as fit as I need to be doing this. Let's just have a long water break, maybe a hot chocolate, boost my morale. Ready to make the decision on what I'm going to do. It just sucks. I've made it. I'm shattered. Let's get some water out of this lake. I'm probably not going to film it because I'm too tired. I've had my first hissy fit. Feeling a bit better now. I'm just stopped putting pressure on myself, basically. Sat here and boiled up 3 litres of water. I've been here for about 40 minutes and I was only going to have a 20-minute stop. But I've stopped putting pressure on myself, desperate to finish this challenge, and that pressure has made me miserable. I'm going to finish today off nice and strong by climbing up the Glyders, which means I have to go up there, basically. I'm going to definitely do the Glyders and try and get onto Trafan. You know, I don't need to rush everything. I don't know why I was trying to pressure myself so much. If it's that bad that I really don't want to continue, because today and yesterday is a lot of scrambling and climbing and loads of ups and downs. It's exhausting. Tomorrow is a very, very long distance. Once you get past that first initial climb, it's just a straight line, basically. I'll see how I feel. My feet and my ankle, from where I twisted it, my ankle is absolutely throbbing. I'm going to see how far I can go. But like I said, no pressures. Technically not really halfway yet, but it's been a killer. Generally one of the toughest things I think I've ever had to do. Just waiting for this water bottle sitting in the river to cool down just a little bit more. and then head off. So I'll be heading off in about 10-15 minutes. It's beautiful around here though.
And I'm off. Feet and ankle are still absolutely throbbing, but my spirits have lifted. I'm about halfway up this really steep bit. So you know what? My hopes, my aspirations for this trip have never been higher. I'm feeling pretty good. So that's the lake that I was just on. Like I said, I'm not putting any pressure on myself anymore. Oh, that was a tough one. Funnily enough, it was the steepest I've climbed on shingle, and it felt nicer than climbing up that first one this morning. That felt a lot nicer, even though it was a lot steeper. There's the top, nearly there. Which fan is fully under cloud now. That's alright. We'll figure it out. One step at a time, eh? Eildir Fawr, done. Now on to the next one. It's pretty much flat all the way there. This one's 1,001 meters off the top of my head. So now that I've got that steep bit out of the way, it should be relatively easy. I'll probably have a break when I get there, just to rest the legs up again before doing a bit of a steep descent. Feeling good now, feeling really good. God, I'm up and down more than this route is. Oh dear. I have been here before. Not on my YouTube channel, not even recently. When I was at school, we had this outdoor education trip to a place called Blue Paris. Big up Queensbury, massive! we came up here. I just cannot for the life of me remember this bit. The landscape here is amazing. Now, it's not a perfect view of the Ogwen Valley. It's a little bit hazy. Set the sunglasses off for this view. There it is. Breathtaking. Like I said, no rush. Especially with views like that. Castle Gwent completed. On to the next one. It's pretty close though, so that should be a nice easy job ticked off. Glyder Fawr's done. I am going to stop probably for 15-20 minutes because that's what I've realised I need to do on really long trips like this. I just want to sort of scout out where the scramble is to get down to Fan. Visibility isn't great, so it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Just stopped off in this croppy little sheltered rocky area just to put my feet up for 10-15 minutes, let my legs recover. Time for some beef biltong, I think.
That's where I need to get to. Trafan. There's not a clear path down, or up for that matter. It's going to be a lot of scrambling now. We've got time. Just don't do anything stupid. Lots of scrambling. I probably won't film that much, but I'll film what I can. So that's what I've just scrambled down. Such a long way to go. You can see a sort of path, and that's where I'm trying to get to. Got quite a bit of energy, even though it's 6:15. Enough chit chat, let's get on with this. It was a tough scramble down. Now I've got two options. I can either attack Trafan from here, or a way that I do know is down towards that lake and then up that ridge there. But that's going to add an extra 20 minutes of walking. So let's just get it over and done with. Let's attack this, because the next one, tomorrow, I have to climb that mountain. I might actually be able to do this. As long as I stop prattling along and talking out my bum. So I'm going to get started. I found some feral goats. Lovely. Probably only 1/3 of the way up, but we keep scrambling. This is my kind of scrambling. This is my fun kind of scrambling. Yesterday on Crib Gock in that weather, that wasn't fun scrambling for me. Okay, I'm pretty gassed now. I'm pretty tired. Last climb. It's just the last climb. Everything hurts. Let's do this. Adam and Eve. Top of Trafan. Right, I'm really shaky legged. I need some food. The only thing I've had to eat today since breakfast has been beef biltong and a flapjack. Have some food, have a drink, and make my way back down towards that lake. Hell of a day. It's not over yet. I've never been so happy to eat some of these. Honestly, it's like I can't fit enough of it in my mouth. That's bad innuendo, isn't it? Clouds coming in now. Just hit the peak. I'm gonna have a couple more bites and then head back down. The way down is that way. God knows how I managed to scale down that. I reckon about halfway to the lake. So, making good progress. It's now 8:30. I'm ready to lie down. The light has started to dim now. Quite a bit, and it's going to dim a lot faster. So as long as I can make it down onto that footpath in the next 20 minutes. The light is almost nearly gone, as you can tell. I've got most of the really bad scrambling out of the way. Now I've just got about 20 minutes of horrible downhillness, and then I'm on a flat area near the lake. So I've done race against time. I still got to beat complete darkness. I got to hurry up. I made it here. It's now very dark. Time to set the tent up. I'm not going to bother filming it. I just want to get this tent up. Just trust me, I get it done. Okay, the tent is set up. As you can tell, I'm in it. Time to get out of all this really stinking wet gear. Change into something dry, which is going to feel like bliss. and get the sleep setup sorted. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm exhausted. I'm really dehydrated as well. Yeah. How many bits are all done? I am now wearing clean clothes. What a relief. I'm not wearing any socks yet, just let my feet air out. They are throbbing so bad and my ankle is killing me. It is now 22:10, so late. But it's fine. It is what it is. Time to put some food on, I think. Yeah, food. Food's been made now. Well, it's being made right now. You know the deal. Fill up with water. Wait 10 minutes. Salmon and broccoli pasta today. See how it is in 10 minutes. Everything else, as far as I am aware, is done. I just got to eat that and go to sleep. Basically, it's so late. Like yesterday, I'd spent 4 hours doing nothing by this point. Made up for it today though. Today's been tough. Today's been long. In 10 minutes, let's give the salmon and broccoli pasta a try. Holy crap. That is so good. After the day I've had, leaving camp at 8, not setting up camp again until 10 PM, and not having a substantial meal in between, not only am I like really, really hungry, but it tastes good. Something to eat. You are now my go-to brand for dehydrated food. Anyone from Summit to Eat wants to sponsor me, that'd be great. Yeah, just had my food. My ankle is still swelling up a little bit. I've just taken some ibuprofen, try and reduce the swelling. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I've done more than I've ever done before. Harder things than I've ever done before. If I wake up and I really don't feel like I can finish off next 6 peaks after it, I'll get a taxi back to the car from the bottom of this valley. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not even going to think about it until I do make that decision. One day at a time. I am going to go to sleep. Night.